Hi, Fred. You do look very well today. You're even having a good hair day. So,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh yeah, see,
Woo.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's important.
yeah. All four of them are cooperating.
Both of them, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. Um, just a really profound experience just now with the sense of being. And what I've noticed with any time the mind starts to kick in or whatever, I can always come back to that sense of being. And it's like coming home.
It
But
is coming.
yeah. So what I noticed today was the sense of being is it feels very alive. It's like a buzzing or a tingling.
Yeah.
It's appearing to me. It's appearing to what I truly am.
Hmm.
And it's almost feels like oftentimes the body's not needed for that.
Right.
There would still be this sense of being, and it's becoming more like not physical. I don't know how else to put it. It's not, but it was just the sweetest little
Sense of being
thing.
itself is not physical, but it uses the physical body as a point where the body brings consciousness.
Yes.
So that the life of the body is the food, if you will, of the sense of being.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
The way Nezha Gaddafi used to talk about the food all the time.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and he would always direct you back to the sense of being, as do many teachers. I think Papa G did too. So it's just so very powerful. So I was just noticing that and feeling delighted in it. And it's so good to be here.
Yeah,
And I'm grateful to be here. And thank you.
thank you.
And
Grateful to have you here.
yeah, thank you.
Always.
Yeah.
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 So, uh, and we have some newer people here, so let me bring
I've
up,
noticed. Yeah.
yeah, which is great. So, let me just talk about the sense of being for just a minute.
Oh, please. Yeah.
And the sense of being is the pure sense of existence. It's it's not really that I have the sense of being. It's more that it's more like the sense of being has me, in the sense that sense of being is life. It could be said to be life itself, the phenomena of life itself. It is as close as we can get. We can't be said to be other than the sense of being because there's not really anything other than the sense of being. What you are is neither like anything or unlike anything. It's just you're beyond all opposites, all descriptions like that. So this singular feeling, which I've noticed that actually I've been working with the sense of being for a lot of years now. I mean, it's been working with me really. And um, that vibration, it really goes all the way back to the original sound of that almost the same thing as like bees do. You can hear it, you can feel it in nature, you can notice it in nature. Cicadas, um, other things that I'm just not thinking of, but the bees are just a really good one. Um, this this vibration, it is really the primal vibration. It's the sense of being. We can't say that you are other than the sense of being because there's not anything other than the sense of being, but we can say that the sense of being is not equal to you. You the sense of being, nothing is equal to you. You have no opposite. The sense of being, you could say, it doesn't really have an opposite either, but there is that sense of being and the absence of the sense of being. But you can't notice an absence of the sense of being because it takes the sense of being to notice anything. The sense of being is that ability to notice. It is the ability to hear, the ability to feel. That it's what's behind everything. Again, it's life itself. And we tend to not pay this life itself any real attention. And when we don't pay it attention, life tends to just slip by. But if you can bring in just noticing the sense of being, this is actually the only meditation you ever need to do. I know you're going to do others because you get tired of this, but when you get tired of it, it doesn't mean that you've wrung out everything out of it. It just means that the ego is tired of it. Just noticing that sense of being, and you can carry this on as I don't want to call it a practice because it's not. Other than it is the practice of noticing yourself, which is the key to all practices. It's the practice of just noticing yourself, noticing true nature, and paying attention to this sense of being, to being quiet. Be still. Be still. And notice. Be still and notice. Just notice the sense of being. And you can't not find it, because what can't find it is the sense of being. Or what can find it, the sense of being, is the sense of being. Nothing exists outside of it. So to let this become, I don't want to say friend because then it's other, but to allow this sense of being to, at least psychologically, to envelop us. As if there's an us here and a it there, but that's the way it will feel. And this is the report, because we're having to use language. Just notice that it already does envelop you. And when I look at this sense of being, if I can close my eyes, you might want to close yours. You could do it right now if you wanted to. You could close your eyes and notice this sense of being with me. Just notice the sense of being. And just notice the sense of existence. The sense of being alive, of being here, of being alive right now. That's the very aliveness. Now, see if while you're noticing this sense of being, notice if you can actually find a boundary to the sense of being or not. And you cannot, because you are not other than the sense of being. The sense of being has no boundaries and it has no center. This is it. This here now. This is the sense of being noticed by itself. The purity and simplicity of this is life-shaping, pattern-breaking. No center, no boundary, no beginning, no end, no up or down, no left or right, no this way or that way. No way, just this. When you feel that vibration, when you notice it, just to use a phrase, you are now in tune with the whole of existence, that which has anything that has ever been, anything that has everything that has ever been. The feeling will be that the body is in tune with that. But the truth is, you are that. And what we're doing is we're just practicing. Noticing ourselves. There's no difference between the noticer and the noticed. They're just noticing. There's just this noticing without an owner. There's a sense I have here with that the eyes are closed. But that's a story about a body. That's a story about a body in a place. And I'm really still. I don't have a story of body. And there's no missing it. Bodies come, bodies go. Personalities come, personalities go. And Dennis told his story about hospice, and there's a story about a woman, her husband got dementia. He didn't know her any longer. He met another woman. Oh, it wasn't hospice. It was a rest home type of thing. And he met a woman, another patient there, and they fell in love. And his wife was able to bring up the love for her husband so strongly that she just wanted him to be happy. So she was just really happy for them. I forget if it seems to me like they might have gotten married or something. I can't remember what. But she's acknowledging the coming and going of a story. All of this, every bit of it, is story other than you. You are that which notices. You are that by which stories can exist, stories can be born, stories can be known, stories can go away. You are the vast spaciousness of eternity and infinity. No limitation whatsoever. Okay, thank you. A little spontaneous look at things there.
That was really quite beautiful, Fred. Thank you. That was a brilliant answer to my question.
Thank you so much.
And that one little quick funny thing.
Yeah.
The second thing I was going to say, you said for me. I said nothing brings coherency to the energy field quicker than sound, toning Om. Om or the sense of being. And you said they're the same. And that really struck me. That's quite lovely. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you for that. That's great.
Thank you.